6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Miriam Khan. First, the headlines. Organization of Islamic Cooperation has called for immediate lifting of a curfew, restoration of communications, and respect for fundamental rights in Indian occupied Kashmir. Prime Minister says reports in India and international media on Modi government's ethnic cleansing of Muslims should ring the alarm bells across the world. Foreign Minister says announcement of US House Committee on Foreign Affairs to discuss prevailing situation in occupied Kashmir is a major development. In occupied Kashmir, people are facing acute shortage of essential commodities, including baby food and life-saving medicines, due to continuing of curfew on 27th day today. Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony says Pakistan is committed to open the Kartarpur Corridor in November this year, in spite of tense situation over Kashmir. Radio Pakistan achieved another milestone today as the following on its Twitter account alone crossed the mark of 500,000. And now the news in detail. Organization of Islamic Cooperation has called for immediate lifting of curfew, restoration of communications, and respect for fundamental rights of the people in Indian occupied Kashmir. In a statement, the OIC has reaffirmed the internationally recognized status of Jammu and Kashmir dispute. The organization recognized the centrality of the issue of Jammu and Kashmir dispute between Pakistan and India and the need for seeking its durable and just solution according to UN Security Council resolutions. The OIC General Secretariat has stressed the need for resumption of dialogue process between Pakistan and India, which is the prerequisite for the development, peace and stability in South Asia. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said reports in India and international media on Modi government's ethnic cleansing of Muslims should ring alarm bells across the world. In a tweet today, he said that the illegal annexation of occupied Kashmir is a part of wider policy of the Modi government to target Muslims. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says the announcement of US House Committee on the Foreign Affairs to discuss prevailing situation in occupied Kashmir is a major development. Talking to a private news channel today, he said the meeting of the US House Committee on Foreign Affairs will prove to be quite useful regarding the Kashmir dispute. The foreign minister said the overseas Pakistanis, particularly the Pak American community played a key role to internationalize the issue. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said, "We are highlighting the Kashmir issue across the globe, and it is the reason that the issue is being discussed at every forum." He said Prime Minister Imran Khan will forcefully raise the Kashmir issue during his speech at the UN General Assembly session. Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting Firdaus Ashikawan says the fascist Modi is writing a gruesome chapter of tyranny and oppression in occupied Kashmir. In a tweet today, she said India has made lives miserable for people in occupied valley. Occupied Kashmir is completely cut off from the rest of the world as 27 days have passed since the curfew was imposed there. Firdaus Ashikawan said that the Kashmiri people are faced with the severe sick and elderly people are also deprived of health facilities. Firdaus Ashikawan said that the Prime Minister Imran Khan, while representing the true aspiration of the nation, has expressed his strong commitment to firmly stand by the oppression of Kashmiri people. Referring to Kashmir Hour observed yesterday, the Special Assistant said the entire nation under the leadership of Prime Minister Imran Khan demonstrated the unprecedented solidarity with the oppressed people of Indian occupied Kashmir. In occupied Kashmir, over 4,500 persons among the 10,000 arrested have been booked under the draconian law Public Safety Act since the repeal of the special status of territory by the Indian government on the 5th of August. Those detained under the draconian law included Hurriyat leaders, political workers, traders, lawyers, social activists, and youth. Principal Secretary of Occupied Kashmir Rohit Kansal confirmed to media that the over 4,500 people had been arrested under the PSA. The law allows the authorities to keep anyone under detention for up to 2 years without trial. Meanwhile, the curfew and the communication blockout continue to the Kashmir Valley on the 27th consecutive day today, where people are facing acute shortage of essential commodities, including baby food and life-saving medicines. The valley remains a cut-off from the rest of the world since August 5 due to the continued blockade and suspension of internet, mobile, landline services, and closing of TV channels. The printing of local newspapers remains suspended while schools are shut. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony Nurul Haq Qadri says Pakistan is committed to open the Kartarpur Corridor in November this year, regardless of the tense situation over Kashmir issue. Addressing an international Sikh convention in Lahore today, he said that the initiative of Kartarpur Corridor was taken by the Prime Minister Imran Khan to facilitate the Sikh community to visit Gurdwara Darbar Sahib, Kartarpur. Addressing the convention, the Punjab Governor Chaudhry Mohammad Sarwar said 80 to 85% work on Kartarpur Corridor has been completed to facilitate the visits of Sikh community to their holy places. The governor said the road infrastructure is being improved and upgraded to ensure the easy access of Sikh community to Nankana Sahib. He said Lahore's Safe City project is also being expanded to Nankana Sahib to ensure the foolproof security there. Chaudhry Mohammad Sarwar said that the opening of Kartarpur Corridor reflects the love and affection of Prime Minister Imran Khan to Sikh and minorities. Radio Pakistan achieved yet another milestone today as the following on its Twitter account alone crossed the mark of 500,000. Besides its medium wave, shortwave, and FM transmission, Radio Pakistan's website and its Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram accounts, as well as its web streaming, is drawing hundreds of thousands of readers and viewers every day. Advisor to Prime Minister on Finance, Abdul Hafiz Sheikh, says the government is focusing on broadcasting of tax base and taxes would be rationalized to ease the burden on common man. Talking to Speaker National Assembly Asad Kasser in Islamabad today, he said policies of the government would generate the economic activities through direct foreign investment, which would ultimately reduce the lending by the government. Hafiz Sheikh said that the current account deficit has also been reduced due to the fiscal policies of government. The speaker praised the steps taken by the government to broaden the tax net. India has published a list of citizens which strips about 1.9 million people, mostly Muslims, in Assam state of their citizenship. The National Register of Citizens in a list of the people who can prove they come to the state by the 24th March 1971. Critics says the search for illegal immigrants in Assam has been largely directed at minority Muslims and misusing the register to target even legal Muslim citizens. The government says illegal immigrants would be sent to detention centers and eventually deported to Bangladesh. North Korea says the recent remarks by the United States about the Pyongyang's rogue behavior will make the nuclear talks more difficult. In a statement, North Korean Vice Foreign Minister Ko Soon-hui says that the UN Secretary Mike Pompeo has gone so far in its language and it's made the opening of expected US DPRK working level negotiations more difficult. He also wanted that the expectations of talks with the United States are gradually disappearing and the country is being pushed to re-examine all measures. And finally, the weather report. Rain, wind, a thunderstorm with isolated heavy falls is expected at scattered places in Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore, Sargodha, Faisalabad, Sahiwal, Multan, DG Khan, Bahawalpur, Hazara, Peshawar, Kohat, Yob, Kalat divisions, Islamabad and Kashmir. While at isolated places in Malakand, Bannu, Mirpur Khas, Karachi, Sakkar, Shahid Benazirabad divisions and Gilgit-Baltistan during the next 12 hours. Hot and humid weather is expected in other parts of the country. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.